candidates, most notably Lisa Helps, the incumbent, and myself, that it's backfired. The people of Victoria are disgusted by it, and it's gotten to the point now where the guy shows up to last night to a debate, gives a quick 3-minute spiel, and leaves. Doesn't stick around for questions and answers, right? So he's running scared. On the other side of the equation is we have an incumbent, and we have an incumbent that's made a lot of mistakes, has done this big mea culpa over all of her mistakes, but we know that if she comes back again, it's 4 more years like the last 4 years. And what the good people of Victoria have is a very positive and common sense alternative in the form of myself, right? Because that's the thing, is people, whether they're left, whether they're right, whether they're center, whether they're young, whether they're old, they look at my platform and they go, oh, I like that, oh, I like that, and oh, I like that. And as I've said to you individually tonight, there was a secret to writing that platform. I used common sense. And that is something that is rare indeed in terms of Victoria municipal politics. So I am honored by the tremendously positive response we've gotten to our platform. It has something for everyone. For the young people who want to have housing, and especially affordable family housing so they can start families in here, it gives hope. For seniors who don't want to be taxed out of their homes, yes, we're going to bring some responsible fiscal management to the City of Victoria and the CRD, right? And then for parents, and especially single moms that are struggling, you know what? Every kid deserves a chance, right? So your daughter, your son, your kids, they can go to the rec center and we're not going to charge them. Free annual rec center passes. Because I believe healthier, happier kids, healthier, happier adults, healthier, happier city, right? So, those are the kind of things we're doing. Plus, just all the logical things, like the bike lanes, yes, that insanity is coming to an end. We're going to relocate them to secondary roads. We're not hardscaping. We're going to use paint. Bicyclists will be safer. If you have a heart attack on the street, the ambulance will actually be able to get to you. That kind of stuff, right? It's just logic, right? And then with regards to, you're a contractor. You come downtown. You're doing elevator repair or something. Well, your mind's focused in on, Jesus, I got to run out to the van again because I'm going to get another $60 worth of tickets. No, we're going to have contractor passes like municipalities like Calgary have had for umpteen decades, right? Just basic logical things that'll make the city run and work more smoothly. And I'm not interested in building condo towers for multimillionaires. I'm interested in building affordable family housing, low-income housing, mixed-income housing, co-op housing. And look, we know that the rents have been skyrocketing, right? I have an apartment on Queens Avenue right by the Crystal Pool, and no, we're not replacing the Crystal Pool, we're refurbishing it, okay? But I have an apartment right there, and that I rent it for $1,100 a month. If I was renting it today, assuming there was even a vacancy in that building, $1,500 a month, $1,500. You can't afford a $1,500 a month apartment when you're making 15 or even $20 an hour, right? So all the service sector people, where are they expected to live? In a tent? In a van down by the river? Like, it's completely insane, right? So what we have to do is we have to make affordable housing a priority, and there's things that we can do in terms of stopping the rent increases. I would like the provincial government to build 3,000 to 5,000 units of student housing up at UVic and Camosun. And what's the great thing about that? Once the province authorizes that capital expenditure, they don't have to go before Oak Bay Council. They don't have to go before Victoria Council. They don't have to go before Saanich Council and be held up for months and years and years. Instead, they can be built. And that will free up an equal number of relatively affordable rental units in the city. And what Seattle has proven is that when rents are skyrocketing and you increase the availability of affordable rental units, and you get that vacancy rate from effectively 0%, where it is now in Victoria, to about 6%. Once it hits 6%, the rents plateau, and in Seattle's case, they even came down a little bit. That's the goal we have, and we're going to achieve it because we're going to get funding assistance out of the province and the feds for low-income housing. We're going to get the province to build that student housing, and we're going to have a city where people of all different ages and all different incomes can continue to live, work, and play here. So thank you.